waiting for you. Little older, bit wiser, but happy to see you. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn rage as day. Rage is the dying light. No wise men at their end, no dark is right, but their words had brought no lightning day. No, go gentle into that good night. Rage is the dying light.
Hello and a big, warm welcome from me, John McCarthy, to you for playing PGA Tour 2K25. Today, we are just going to take a look around the front nine of this course. Hope you have a good round out there. Well, that'll happen. All right, let's see how he does. And just in the first cut on this one. Oh, almost hold it. And this is a very long putt, no two ways about it. Let's see what he does. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh. And this putt drops, you can go one up. Just a little too much power. And if he sinks this, it'll be for birdie. All right, you're going to give him that one, and let's go to the next hole, see what we can do there. And to have the hole. All square after the first hole of this match. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Well done out of that bunker. He got some distance onto it. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. Ooh, almost in there with the chip. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And 5 feet left to go. And if he drops this, it'll save par. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. And that hole will be halved. Now we will tee up on the 3rd hole. Nice swing onto that one. Oh, that'll do. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. This would be nice to get for birdie. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. And nicely played in there for the bird. This is a 9-foot putt. I think this one's going left to right. And there it goes. Nice touch. And that hole's halved. All right, and as we head now to the 4th hole, we have a par 4. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Those tee shot should play. This shot's about 80 yards out. And second shot here on the 4th. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Okay, 25-footer to go. Looks like he got a line on this. Continuing. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Okay, he needs this to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, let's pipe this up the middle. Par 5 here on the 5th hole. Good one. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And this is around the 245-yard mark. That was good stuff. Oh, just missed that chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. I think this one's breaking to the left. I think he's on the right track here. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. Okay, let's check it out. He's got this for the birdie. Yeah, he can have that one. That's just a baby putt. We'll head to the next hole now. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And that hole will be halved. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. Ooh, this is going to get a few more yards on the ground. Let's see it go. Little play. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. And from here, he's looking at around 185 yards to the pin. All right, he should be happy with this one. It's kicking off the downslope. And here's our second shot on the 6th. And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. Okay, we're on the green. He's got a long putt to contend with here. What will happen? This one looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, almost in there. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. He's got about a 3-footer here. This one's for par. Your opponent's going to give you that one. Just a short putt anyways. So, yeah, head to the next hole. See what we can do there. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. Yikes. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Oh, this one's in the fairway. Ooh, off the downslope. Watch this one run. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And they're going with the pitching wedge. Setting up here in the rough, and it's a deep lie. No two ways about it. Okay, he's hitting out of this bunker from a plugged lie. Hopefully he's crossed some fingers. Oh, man. Would have loved to see that chip go down. He's got a 3-footer here. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. And after that one, you are one up in the match. Okay, par 4 for the 8th. My word, that was some serious power. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out. Going with the hybrid. Second shot here on hole number 8. Yeah, this one's going to get rough. All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. Now the par 4 9th. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Okay, let's send it. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. Look at you go. Putting for eagle here now on this par 4. And this putt to win the match. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Looking good so far. Still online. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. Okay, great job out there today. The match is over and you've managed to walk away the winner at 1 up. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. We're playing some match play golf today. Look out, here comes some fun. All right, let's get into it. This one may end up in the rough, not sure though. All right, that one wound up in the deep stuff, unfortunately. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. And this one off the downslope. This is going to get some extra yards. All right, here's his second shot. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And this is a long distance putt. Let's see what he does. Oh, just slides by. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. And a 7-foot putt for him. And this putt drops, you can go 1 up. Boom, in there, and winning the hole in the process. Well done. All right, you are 1 up after the first hole. And let's see what the second hole has in store for us. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. This approach is heading left. And with that, he will be super far from the hole, but he managed to stick the green. Here's his look for birdie. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. But I think it's breaking to the left. Starting this one out pretty good. This one's still tracking. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. All right, par 5 here for this third hole. Well, that'll work for you. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And 200 yards or so to the pin. Okay, let's see if he can deal with this fairway bunker. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Nicely played out of that bunker. And here we have a 16-foot putt. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. That one drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. The makings of a streak, perhaps. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. This one looks pretty safe. Oh yeah, catching that downslope, that'll give you a few extra yards. Sweet. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. This approach is heading right at the pin. All right, this putt for the birdie. Downhill putt here, breaking to the left. Ooh, that was close. Okay, he needs this to win the hole. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Here's his 6-foot putt. All right, this putt to go 3 up on your opponent. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. Okay, he's got a gift, little gift from you there. You're letting him have that putt, and we're going to head to the next. And that hole will be halved. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And this one's anyone's guess. He's in the sand. Let's see what happens. Little less than pure on that swing. All right, here's your friend. He's setting up in the green side sand. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. And as he lines this up, this will be for bogey. And this putt to go 3 up. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And you're 3 up on your friend after that hole. And this one is a par 5 for the 6th. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. That was good. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Setting up about 220 yards away. The approach heading right. Right, put that ball in its home and you win the match. Let's do it. This one is going downhill and I think a little bit to the left. Okay, here's your birdie look. This putt seems to be pretty straightforward. And setting up now for your fifth shot. Oof, right by with the chip. And if he sinks this, he wins the hole. All right, we're moving to the next hole. Now that you've conceded the putt, your opponent will win this hole. But we got another chance on the next one. And the seventh hole is a par 3. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. All right, let's go. Well, it looks like you're a bit off on that approach. You know, this is very, very sandy in this. And we are out of there. Let's putt. Well, he's got an insanely long putt to contend with here. I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does. And he's got 13 feet from the cup. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And that will be for bogey. All right, one more putt and you win the match. Sink this one. We can all relax. And if you sink this, you will be up by as many holes remaining. That's going to take things dormy. And that hole will be halved. Now the par 4 eighth. Okay, let's smash this one out there. That drive was fierce. And this ball plugged down into this bunker. He's going to have to dig this one out. Should be interesting. All right, he's not playing out of the sand anymore. That's good. And from here, he's looking at about 180 yards to the pin. Here's our second shot on the 8th.
Sorry about that. I couldn't see the flag.
No need to say sorry, brother. I'll put you out of your misery real quick.
You win this hole, you got me.
And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt.
Yeah, you
Well
got me
played
on
out of
this.
that bunker, though. This one's for his par. Let's see what he does. Okay, sink this putt and you will win the match. Let's go.
Good match.
Good game, buddy. Good game.
And there you have it. The match is over and you wound up on top of things today. Good work out there. Great golf. All right, I'm going to head on my way here. I had a lot of fun with you out there on the course. Thank you for playing. We'll see you again soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golf. And just half a round of golf today, playing the back nine. All right, let's do the golf. Nicely done. And we're setting up about 120 yards out. Hopefully we get a bounce to the left. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. This putt from 10 feet. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. For the birdie. And if you want to have the hole, you got to make this putt right here. And nothing big to report after that first hole. We're all square. Let's see what we can do here on the 11th. This was leaning to the right. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Well, we're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. Oof, I didn't love seeing that. And if they sink this, they'll go to 1 up for the match. I think this is going to go right to left. And as they set this up, they have a long putt to deal with. Oh no, it's right by the hole. Okay, here's your chance to go 1 up on your opponent. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Ooh, that's too bad. Gonna have to settle for the bogey, I guess. And this putt from 4 feet. And if you sink this, you'll be all square with your friend on the hole. Okay, your opponent's going to give us that short putt. So, yeah, we'll head to the next. And that hole's halved. That wind is going right to left out there. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. Oh, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Okay, this putt to go 1 up on your friend. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh, no. All right, let's see now. See if they can get their par with this putt. And you'll go 1 up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. That shows some resilience. Birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. Okay, you're 1 up on your friend after that one. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Oh, your approach is heading left. Eesh. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Okay, third shot. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Ooh. And now this from 4 feet. If you want to save par on this hole, we got to drop this right here. And that hole will be halved. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. Swing didn't feel right. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. This is an 8 iron. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Oh my goodness, could this go down? And if this putt drops, we'll be at all square again. I think this one's going left to right. Oh. Okay, they've got this for par. Yeah, might as well. That's just a short putt. We'll give it to them. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, stepping onto the tee now with this par 4, 15th hole. No good. This one's fairway bound. Okay, and from the sand. That'll work. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, and that's not a bad effort. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. All right, give this one a little tap. All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. All right, we'll give him another putt here today. And that hole will be halved. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Nicely struck. This is what our third shot's looking like. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. And they are around 135 yards away from here. Back to all square if they sink this putt. Ooh, just missed. And this one for the par. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. And that hole will be halved. Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go. And your approach is heading right of the pin. And here's their 4-iron. This one's going right. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Okay, we're putting next. almost with the chip. Ooh, almost getting the chip to go. All right, sink this next one to win it. I have confidence. Oh, unfortunate. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. Just a tap in on this one. And if your opponent should sink this, they will have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. So far, so good for this one. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? Oh, a little bit long, possibly. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, almost. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. Four feet to go. Great work out there today. You squeaked out the win here, pulling it off at 1 up. Great work. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round.